Good morning. Holy and Pashas Truma will come to the menorah. The menorah was chiseled out to make the menorah, or the cups, or the prachim, the flowers, so to say. Everything was chiseled out. One thing we see with the picture that the Rambam made, and also according to Rashi, it was straight up. There was no circle, there's no almost a circle. It was straight up, straight from the middle. And we see something phenomenal about it is that there's cups over there. So it's brought down these cups of Alexandria, but it's upside down. So it's not the way it's supposed to be, upside up. So we can learn it from Rabbeinu Bechaya. Also, he explains that the Gevim in the Beis HaMikdash were not made to hold. A cup is not made to hold. A barrel is made to hold wine. A cup is made to pour. It's not to hold. That's not the purpose of a cup. A cup is to pour and to drink. And that's how Hashem does it with all the Galgalim up above, is to pour down Hashpa'is to Yidden. Keep on pouring more and more Hashpa'is to this world for Yidden. So the reason why it is upside down, that the shulav, the bottom of it was pretty narrow, small, the opening was very wide, comes in hand with the light of the menorah. It's brought down that the light of the menorah was not necessary for the Mishkan itself. They didn't need the light. The light of the menorah was made for the outside. And that's why when you came towards the Mishkan, you saw, or even the Beis HaMikdash, you saw that the windows are like this. The light goes out. It was not like this, which the light comes in. So the same thing is with these Geviim. They were upside down, and the wider part was upside down. And that's why we see that the whole menorah, or anything that we have, is more for the outside, to help out another Jew. And when you help out another Jew, you go with the whole wideness possible. And that's why the windows went out to the fullest extent to outside. And that's why the cups were shaped down. And it was straight up, to teach us that this is the halacha, that the menorah is supposed to be straight up. It cannot be round. Because if the menorah is round, you're pashut giving koiches to Titus Harasha, which Titus Harasha was proud. He made that gate, that towering gate, to show that the Jews were conquered. Why? Because he destroyed the Beis HaMikdash. And if you steal all the kalim, that means you will conquer the Jewish people. And he put that menorah. And Titus Harasha also used to bring Jews there to lower their esteem, to lower them down. So therefore, we don't make the menorah round, or any sign of round. You have the Maaseh Choshev or another Pirush that says it was round. Probably didn't see the Rambam's picture. But it's brought down from Rashi that it was straight. So by ourselves, we don't have to be straight, we don't have to be round. By ourselves, we can go through Seder Shtashrus, we can have a small opening when we go ourselves. By ourselves, we start off the day with Maidani. Say brachis. But when you go out to the world, there has to be bisrachvus. Very wide out. We don't leave anything. Because when we're talking about a dina b'tachtonim, you have to go very far out. You have to bring everything. The best of the best to make a dwelling place for God in this world. And that's what the Menorah teaches us. For yourself, you don't need too much light. But for the outside, you need light. And the Geviyim, it's not supposed to hold. It's supposed to be pour out to the outside. And that's our avodah. To make a dwelling place for God, we're talking about God Himself. And therefore it has to be bisrachvus. In the fullest way. Don't hold back the Besuras Hagula. Don't hold back the news of the Gula Amitis Vashlema, the ultimate redemption. Spread out to the world that the time of redemption has come in the most widest way possible. And that is the teaching of the Menorah. For yourself, be yourself. Once you have to hit the outside, get out of your box. Sure, you can't do this, you can't do that. But Hashem gives us the keiches. Just like the Galgalim up above is all to be mashpia down, and we can receive it. We have the power to receive the keiches of the Rebbe to get out of a box. Don't be afraid. Because if you're going with the shlichus of the Rebbe, there's nothing to be afraid. We have the keiches of the Rebbe Melech HaMashiach. Well, let's say, wait a second. I cannot go up today, Eibishter. I cannot lift myself up. I have to go in a round way. The Torah says you don't go in a round way. You go straight up. And you get all the keiches you need. And the ashpahs come straight down, not in a curve. It comes straight down. So Be'ez Hashem, will have the building of the third base of Mikdash, and the Menorah will be the way it's supposed to be, brightening the world, bringing light to the world. And Aaron HaKohen will light the Menorah in the third base of Mikdash. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.